What is going on, party peeps? What is going on, Potato Demon X? What's up, people? So, yes, hey, Coco. What it is? Everybody's trying to get it. I gotta wait and see who gets it now. This game right here, my daughter's been requesting for a long time, so I'm sure she's exceptionally stoked to see this playthrough. Oh, who's got it? Oh my gosh, Coco took it! She said, them shits is mines. This channel lies. Oh, lies! So I heard yesterday, Potato, that you were out having dinner with, I guess, your graduating party or your graduating peeps or maybe your boss for graduation. I'm not sure. So congratulations on the graduation if it's happened, man. That's awesome. For over a year. Yeah, you have been waiting for a long time, that's for sure. You did request this a long time ago. This screen is so bright, it is like lighting up my face. Look at this, I am almost the same color as these. Look. Hey, Insomniacs, what's going on, buddy? Hey, man, you know why? Because we're a close-knit community, dog. That's why. All right, I say we get into it, please. Hey, what is this? Oh, Cry, subbing it up. Hey, thank you for the support, Cry. I appreciate it. Cry75, everybody. Very cool person, very cool mod as well. Check it out. We're now sitting at 10 up here. We got a little bit longer to go before we hit that 100 mark, but if we hit it, we're going to be giving away the third in the series of chairs down there. Nice! Yeah, man, you've been making killer progress on that. Congratulations, man. I can't wait to check it out. It's going to be fun. In the meantime, I say, let's do this. Boop! Alright, here we go. Yeah, man, you bet. Here we go. Let's see what this is about. Now, my daughter said this gets kind of graphic and stuff. To me, this looks like the cheesiest date sim of all time, so let's hope that there's going to be some killer surprises up in this piece. Oh, my name. What is my name? That is my name. Collaborative. Because I collaborate. Oh, here we go. Make sure I'm not in the way of any of the text. A little bit. Here, let me see if I can go side profile a little bit. Oh, what? Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Oh, Coco, thank you so much for the support, too. Oh, my gosh. Coco. Wow, thank you so much. Well, there we go. Right there, up in the corner there. You see that? It's 11 now, man. We're making our way. Toward the giveaway. It's going to be awesome. And just so you know, Potato Demon X won the first chair. Coco won the second. Who knows who's going to win the third? All right, let's see what we got here. I just click. I'm out of the way, right? For the most part. Maybe squeeze my arms down a little bit. I don't want to disappear completely from the screen, but maybe I can move out of the way. Here, let's try this one. Read it out loud. Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, I have to do voices? Okay, here we go. I don't know if I'm a guy or a girl yet, though, so I'll have to ad lib. Okay, here we go. Well, let me go back in then. Get in my comfort mode. Oh, I'm a guy. All right, here we go. Well, then I can't use this voice. I got to use, like, real guy voice.
You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
See, the problem is I don't... Why are we all wet? The problem is, I don't know who's... okay, oh, this is me. I'm Calabardouche. Okay, I see. Okay. Excuse me.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Decided? Decided? I said decided. See, this is why I can't read shit.
Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Calabardouche Nozzle.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes.
By the way, Calabardouche Nozzle, have you decided on that club to join in?
A club?
I told you already. I'm really... Oh, my bad. I gotta switch over.
What I meant to say was, I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs, baby. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
I was talking about the club that bangs your mama, Sayori. Oh, I mean, did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought that you become a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it'll make you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Oh, AQS! Another sub! Dude, those numbers just keep bumping up. Look at that, we're at 12 now. Thank you so much for the support, man. Super appreciative. Wow. Oh, look, you unlocked one of the LBGTQ. I'm gonna mess that up. You know what I mean? One of those emotes. That's awesome. I always get those. Jade, what is it? There it is. Okay, did I say LB? LGBTQA. See, it just keeps getting longer with time. And what's the plus mean now? Is that like... Okay, lesbian, gay, bi, trans... Is Q for queer? I didn't want to sound like I'm out of place. A, what is A? Androgynous? And I guess plus is they? I don't know. I hope I haven't offended anybody. I'm just actually curious because I don't know. Somebody feel free to correct me. Alright, anyway, I'll get back to this. Here we go. Where were we? Here we go. Oh, AQS has one too. Oh, sure, give me 1 second, guys. Let me check the Discord. Alright, I'm with you on that, Cry. I'm with you on that. If we see any of those people show up again, just pop them off, man. If you could, I appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Here we go. Okay, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer. Okay, it is queer. I was right. See, when I was young, the word queer was actually a derogatory statement. Asexual, and plus anyone who done gender non-binary. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. All right, thank you for clearing that up. I'm glad I know now. Now I don't have to be so ignorant on the subject. Okay, here we go. Back to the story.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess saying her worries so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
Okay, queer is an umbrella term used for people who are part of the LGBT and do not necessarily know what they identify as yet. The harsh word is the F word. That's incredibly the F. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Oh yeah, that was really cool of him to give that to you. Hey, Insomniacs, if you're not familiar with it, you now have complete control over all of the commands. Here you go, check them out. At the very bottom, you've unlocked all of the commands that are subscriber only. So now you can fire off overlays and all kinds of cool stoof. Yeah, use it now, bud. Use it. It's very cool. Use it, whether you like it or not. You're part of the fam now. Alright, what were we talking about?
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Gloves.
It's true. See, check this out. I'm gonna be derogatory. Ready?
Sausage.
See? Yeah, I just offended like 50 million people. Yeah. What an asshole. Calabradab's a really cool guy. Not offended. I felt threatened. Yeah, you gotta worry when people's voice get deep like that. Yeah, let me show you my
sausage.
That's when shit gets scary. It's like, why'd your voice do that? Dude, I don't want to see that. I feel scared. I feel emasculated. All right, here we go. What were we talking about? Oh yeah.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
And for those of you who don't know, this particular voice is my alter ego known as
Tommy Salami. Oh yeah. I'll bring religion to that ass. Yo mama's ass.
I thought I'd catch up with you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
Tommy Salami is not only allowed to be part of this game, Tommy Salami is this game. This game is Tommy Salami.
Cry's actually very awesome. You don't understand. Behind the scenes right now, and since last night, Cry's been researching and finding ways to prevent what happened. He's really on it, and I'm super appreciative of that. That's so messed up. Damn. Don't worry, lots of love for you, buddy. Get freaking wrecked.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club, girl.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what, girl?
Well, that you could come to my club?
Sayori?
Yeah.
There is no way in hell I'm going to your club.
Meanie?
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club.
Sorry, not sorry. Twix. Sorry, not sorry. You guys are so funny. Always with the saber rattling and the banter. All right, yeah.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Yes, that's true. To help prevent some of the hate speech and some of the other crap that we saw happen, I do have that enabled. And we can tune it down or tune it up depending on what happens. But you know what's funny? I haven't missed a single beat. Looking at this, I know exactly what that says. It's like I'm psychic. Oh, man. All right. Okay, here we go. Back to it.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much, anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep, girl. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just cunning as to have planned all of this out.
Hey, thanks for the alert, Crazy. What's going on, brah? What's up, brah? No, I'm gonna play it until it's beat. That's the way we do it. Yeah, knowing him, he's gonna beat it. I don't know, I got to do all the voices, so.
I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Oh, that's interesting. You cry. When I read this, you know what my head says? My head literally says, you cry, eat a. Like, that's what my brain does. I think it's from all those years when I was like growing up watching daytime TV. Be in the shadows, Crazy. Enjoy your freaking stream, man. Hey, are you streaming right now? If you're streaming, let me drop you a lurk. All right, here, let me drop you a lurk, buddy. Let me do this. Support my peeps. And for those of you who haven't seen Crazy, check him out, man. He's a cool dude. Cool dude. Crazy Ras Games, man. Crazy Ras Games. All right, I am on yo chizzy, and I'm dropping you a little cursey.
Watching,
there we go.
Lurking from the shadows.
Wait, did I just lurk my own damn station? Dude, I'm so stupid. I lurked my own damn station. Genius level shit. That's what that was. That was genius. Genius. You know what that deserves? That deserves a mother. You got it to where it gets stuck, and then they come in with the poo steps and they be like until that thing comes out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Alright, damn. Well, let me know when you are streaming, man, and I will be happy to drop you a lurk, man. Alright, in the meantime.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Hi, Mom.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Siri always says nice things about you.
How are you going to be named Girl 1 and Girl 2? You know, talk about being generically ass named. It's like, what's your kids' names? Jose? 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 Nah, man, we don't do that. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna name my kids 1, 2, 3. Jade, you're number 2. Basic. These basic benches have basic names. Uh-oh, Captain Kronk. Hey, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you. Like, Jade, look, Jade. You can either say I am shit or you can say I am the shit, right? It's always a matter of approach. It's a matter of approach. It's how you think of yourself, Holmes. Let me get back into it. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, welcome, man.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, collaborative, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce ... though. That's the problem. Cool, man. Yeah, man, welcome. Hey, just in case you're interested in some basic information about this here channel, here's our Discord. There's our Discord. Let me push the right button. And we have free games on there to entice you to join, as well as that's the place where we actually go to vote games up, such as this one. So feel free to suggest or vote games there. We have a giveaway every single week. Right now, this is the one we're giving away. Look at Kayla, she's like, play the goddamn game, and here's all the commands to interact with the chat. All right, back to it.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just... Oh, excuse me.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
No, I wonder if there's like a button I can press. So I don't have to keep using my damn keys. Let me see, or my mouse. Let me see. Found keys I can use. Hey, Cordy, what's up? The pillow fight secrets. Oh, really? No, I don't think you can, actually. We can't permit it, but what we can do is we can VIP them. And that's how we get around it.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Collaborative. Monica smiles sweetly.
We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league.
Kind of like my real life wife, actually. All right, 1 second, let me pop that. No fuck up now. All right, here we go. Let's see if it works. Oh, that's weird. Dude, it didn't play. How is that even possible? Not anymore. Okay, fair enough. She wasn't ever really athletic, but she was hot. Nah, I just won't do it. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just won't do it. I see the link, though. The link came in just fine. I wonder if Twitch is having issues again, because they did have issues before. Right.
So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Collaborative. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Siri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Oh yeah. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woo!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Wait, you don't like my read-through? This shit is awesome! This is next level! Next level beats! The Sean Connery voice. Just go Sean Connery with him. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray. Just start reading it like that. These are my bitches. Finally found them. Please do. I can't even concentrate anymore. I need water now. Finally found the key to secret of life itself, and now I've lost it.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we use to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking that, Suki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh, yeah. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Actually, what he said was, I can't help but notice her sneaking glances at my erection.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down.
Hi, Grandma. Grandma, no! Dad, please.
The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good, girl. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy.
Alright, alright. This girl wanna swing from my shit like an orangutan.
No, I'm not. You get your hue on. Baka.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom, girl?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Oh yeah, it's like Viagra, girl. I can read that book with no hands now.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
Don't worry, girl. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. Girl, I know what you want.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
What do you mean, what is this? This is awesomeness! This is grade A content here. Completely unwholesome, unadulterated.
Oh yeah, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Alright, girl, then I'll just go ahead and take off my pants. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the big club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Hey, I'm just reading what's there. What are you talking about?
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet, girl. It must be hard to start a new club.
You can put it that way.
Oh yeah, girl, I put it right that way, you know what I'm saying?
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important.
Nah, girl, that's what Tinder's for.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
To be honest, if my face froze like that, I don't think she wouldn't complain. She'd be like, I can work with that.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I got you, member girls. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, collaborative, what kind of things do you like to read?
Pornography mainly. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I'm not sure what her head was doing down there, but it perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Guess she don't talk with a mouthful.
not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
You definitely read it for the stories.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, you see...
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. It was entitled Your Mama. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. She knows what she wants.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayuri settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. 1 second, guys.
I'm with you, Cry. Cry just sent me a message. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes. And I need to tell her, my eyes are up here.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
So the chat is actually just revolving around how to mod what we're currently trying to prevent, right? We're trying to stop people from coming in and spreading some hate shit around. So in doing so, we're just talking about how to tune hyperlinks and so forth. So all my VIPs right now can share hyperlinks. It's not a problem. But moving forward, people who just come in, they can't just drop links and stuff. So that's all it is.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
I'm actually completely gray too. This is all fake.
That's a huge bitch.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Dude, what the hell? How are you gonna bust cry and tell me he's gonna naturally come over? So fucked up.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Collaboration Awesome?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. She knows what she wants. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. I don't know why. All four girls stare back at me with their dejected eyes.
But what? I'm sorry, I thought... Clever douche.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Collabora nudes.
Right. Alright, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. The Doki Literature Club.
And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Japanese, Doki Doki is the sound of the heart. Doki Doki.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down, and I feel naughty. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Aw, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more, and she just can't get enough.
Collaborative, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah, girl, I can express myself all over you. What you talking about? Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me, along with other things. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Collaborative, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well, girl.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day in school in the literature club? Hell yes I will. Shit. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or all of them. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
That's how I do, you know what I'm saying? That's Tommy Salami. That's what he do.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Well, let's put something together, guys. Clickety. All right, how does this work? Let's see, promise, eternity, contamination, jumpy, incongruent, swimsuit, effulgent, melancholy, spinning, and variance. This is important. My dog can kill a mockingbird at 50 paces. And he's only 15 pounds to killing mockingbird by Kurt Vonnegut. Read it. Okay, so how does this work, Ninja? Walk me through this, Coco. What do I need to do? Do I just pick a word? Promise? Okay, we got one for promise. What do we think? Promise? I'm going with promise because that was the first one in. Boop. Promise. Pick any fucking word. Okay. Let's go with promise and how about sparkle? And bam. Skirt. And then extreme love. Heartbeat. Doki doki. Fluffy. Girl. You get your fitness. All right, buddy, what else we got? Giggle. Giggle. So you pick the word that you want, and it'll correspond to a certain girl. Choose wisely because this is who you impress. Ooh. Heart. Dark. Gotta have a little darkness. Kiss. Call me Big Papa. Passion. Gotta be passionate. What else we got? Nightgown? Yes, please. Right, mate. Yes. Vivid. Marriage, family, sunset, vivid. Made porn movies in the 90s. Let's see. Rose, sticky. Sticky. Infallible. Essence. Rose, maybe? Essence? Rose? I was thinking Rose too. But Essence came in first, so I'll use that one. Suicide, flee, skipping, graveyard, unrestrained, retrained. Jesus Christ. Learn to read. Unrestrained, despise, jump, infinite, happiness, pink. All right, I'm gonna let you guys tell me what to do. The first one that comes in is the one I choose. This is me looking at the chat. Pink! There we go. All right, here we go. Awesome, shiny, special, misery, after image, disown, anime, cheer, sunny, puppy. Misery. Adventure, rainbow, strawberry, lucky, music, pure, clouds, secretive, depression, memories. Puppy. I think she's a little behind. Secretive. All right, fantasy, pleasure, forgive, prayer, anxiety, sensation, disaster, lust, tears, desire. Lust. Precious, Valentine, comfort, vivacious, nibble, breath, nature, boop, horror, bubbles. Mom, you're a little behind. Refresh your screen. Horror. Grief, judgment, hurt, ocean, romance, aura, sugar, whistle, sweet, fear. First one that comes in, judgment. Headphones, captive, explode, together, hope, wrath, shopping, loud, portrait, daydream. What you guys got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Wrath. Wrath it is! Alright.
Hi again, Collaborative. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry, girl. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club.
Shut up, Coco! I think it's your internet connection. I think it's just a little too slow. That's okay, though. I appreciate you trying to get in there with that.
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Collaborative. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Collaborative always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And I gotta rummage through your top drawer. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Collaborative can become good friends too.
Sayori, as usual, Sora seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into.
Oh, you're even bought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What it is, girl.
Never mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
I mean, sorry. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Oh, what's up? So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a Motley Crue vibrator. I mean a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
No, why should I? There's nothing really to understand so far. Guy shows up, gets invited to a book club, gots to go home, writes a poem. Hot chicks, hot chicks. The end. We beat the game.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
Oh yeah, I know what she wants to discuss. Hell yeah. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
She pulls out some roughly used booceps. Stupid. Discuss it if you want, girl.
Oh yeah, girl. We can discuss this book. Oh, what's something schlissy? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cherry conversation in the corner.
That word was supposed to be cheery, not cherry. I apologize. Hold on one second. We got a mod hold. You can go let that pass through. There we go. Thanks, buddy. I have no idea. We will find out shortly. JD wants to know.
Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you got 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see, girl. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, they actually messaged you back. That's nice. Good customer service, man.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging. No, it's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway, girl?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back.
Oh yes, this book is starring my daughter.
Hi, I'm Jade, also known as Cocoa Lava Cake.
The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment in prison, And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of, it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Collaborator Schnozzle?
Nah, it's not that, girl. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't you worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
My name is Coco Locking, and I sound just like this, and I use words like, oh my god! They challenge you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, girl, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
And believe it or not, they have creams for that. Aisle 9, Walmart.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry, girl. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book.
You know what? I didn't think about that. You know what? That could have been a naming goal. Hey, let me find out something real quick. I bet. Marmite sandwich. Cocoa lava cake. Are there any other areas in this game where people get to name something? I just want to read this. Like, I want to and cry. Okay, so there's really not any need to do it. So that was the only place. I'll say, because if there was other naming places, I would turn on the naming reward, and we could just do it that way. Back to it.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah?
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye.
You know he would have chosen just like the most horrific name possible. It would have been like something like drill me in the goat ass with push-ups or something terrible. Can you believe that Dick Trickle's a real name? That is a terrible, terrible name to have. So is Dick Buttkiss. Alright, back to it.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you, girl?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slot my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Oh. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy.
True story? There is somebody in our family named Robin Graves. No shit. That is her real name. Oh yeah, Chase Graves. Chase Graves. And Fillmore Graves.
Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Yeah. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side.
I'm trying. I'm doing what I can. Suck a show.
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Oh, hell yeah, girl. You know I'm ready. Oh, yeah. Huh?
To turn the page.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Oh yeah, girl, it takes me a little longer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page, but she knows what's up.
That would have been a nightmare to have to read read it with those glasses. I'm not even sure that would be possible. Is it? Ah! Dude, it's all the same color. It is impossible. Dude, you can't read with this. There's no way. There's no way. Look at that shit. No. Impossible. There's no way to read with that. There's no way. Alright, put those back. There we go. Alright, back to it. It'd be terrible. Monsieur Bater Graves. Monsieur. Ladies and gentlemen, Master Bates.
Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me. So I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit, girl.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways.
Nah, man, you haven't missed anything. We're all good.
But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything.
Hey, thanks for the host, man. Hey, can we get a shout out for Insomniacs, please? Very appreciative, man. That's so silly. That's so goofy. Go.
But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Thank you for doing that, Cry. I appreciate it. Go visit Insomniacs. I've been talking to him all day. He's a great guy, man. Cool dude. I'm glad to have him on the channel.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But collaborators, Nozick. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything, girl. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Thanks, brah.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you, girl?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
Reading Quagmire's like, giggity. All right.
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
All right. We'll just do it like that.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Hell yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags.
Hey, what's up, Blaine? Hey, Coco said I have to read these, so I decided I was going to use my alter ego of Tommy Salami.
I do the same myself. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what's this?
Who should I show my poem to first?
Alright, so, first name in. Whoever puts the first name in gets it. Awesome, man! Get that ice cream. What kind of ice cream are we talking about? Yuri! We're going for Yuri. First one in was Yuri. Boop! Sorry, buddy. First one. We can do it as a poll. Let me ask you this. What would be better for you guys online? Do you want me to do every decision point as a poll, or do we want to just do first in? What do you guys think? Third in? First in, last out? We just go FIFO queue? Oh, the third place was still open! Because we do a first, second, third. That third place was still open and you just grabbed it, Insomniacs. That's awesome. You just got yourself 25 extra points. What are you talking about? So when we have a thing called first, when you come to the channel, people fight over the first place. If you come into the channel and you type the word first, you'll get 100 points. The next person who types the word first gets 50 points. The third, 25 points. You just landed that 25 point third place. And those points are redeemable for the, look at those cute emojis. The points are redeemable for the giveaway, which will be happening on Thursday. All right, so anyway, back to it. Here we go.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can entrust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
There we go. Yeah, there's the giveaway. Plain old vanilla with caramel drizzle. Dude, it's not plain old vanilla if you put caramel drizzler on there. Dude, seriously. Caramel's one of my favorite. Caramel and butterscotch. Damn. I'm down.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
On those sites? Don't let your girlfriend find you playing this game, yeah? No, this was actually a request. So on my Discord, we vote up the games to be played next, and this one won. So if you're not part of my Discord, you may want to check it out, man, because we got free games. Enticing? Boop, boop. But we also use the game request section. I have a bot in there that I wrote that allows you to vote up the different games and request new ones, so you may want to check it out. Oh, see, you voted Aladdin! It's gonna be coming. I know I'm gonna end up playing Aladdin. Be painful. Let's see, where was I?
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to talk. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
Yeah, she said I was a basic mother. That's what she said. She said, you know what, mother, you're basic. That's what she said. She said, you're basic. Welcome back, Ryan.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased now.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I should be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine, girl. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now, girl?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Do it! Go for it! Go on! Do it!
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickened blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
Oh, dude, I remember that shit. Hershey's Shell, right? Wasn't that Hershey's Shell? Dude, I used to love that. Why'd they take that out the stores? They probably found out it gives everybody cancer. But it was awesome. Dude, that was so awesome. I love it. I just made that shit up. Who knows? But I can't find it anywhere. Shit was great. You know what? If you're not smart enough as a kid to eat fucking ice cream, Darwinism. Darwinism is what that is. That's so goofy. I wonder if you can still buy it, like order it secret. Darwinism. Darwin Award right there.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
That was the wrong voice. Hold on, let me try that again. I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
You got a dark web, Hershey's hard shell. Oh, nice! Dude, I'm sure you guys are. Most definitely. Have you been to America? Yeah, dude, seriously. Where is Australia? Is that in Europe? Stop anybody on the street in America and say, name 3 countries in Africa, and they'll be like, Africa? America. We're number 1. America.
Well, I don't just read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all, girl.
I'm really glad you liked. To be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Collaboration Muzzle.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
Too many burrito vendors. What?
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so...
Nah, girl, you ain't even seen impressive yet. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, girl, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Collaborative.
Oh, yeah, girl. Me too.
Alright, here we go. First one in. Sayori, Natsuki, Monica. Who is going to get it? Let me be more modern and say, who's gonna get it? Oh god, people who drive in Florida, geriatric Floridians making an eventual left turn around the fucking planet. It's so annoying. Alright, Sayori it is. Here we go. Yeah, I drove in Florida, and I drove a giant-ass RV, 60-foot long in total length through there. Dude, it was horrible. I liked Florida, but driving was horrifying. I had old people swerving into me. I was like, ah! Ah! Finally cried. Cry if you live there, you know. You know. I was only there for a short while, man, and I had it, so you must know.
This is a good poem, Collaborative. Are you sure it's your first time?
She wants to know if it's my first time. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Turned into soup. Throw that shit in the blender now. Add milk.
See? It's just like I said before, Collaboration Nozzle. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Yeah, I try all kinds of new stuff with people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleeping from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, that poem was ass. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, girl. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Yeah, I didn't mean it was bad, not the saying it's bad, but I'm just saying it wasn't good, and if it wasn't good, it wasn't great, and if it wasn't great, it wouldn't, wouldn't be something I liked, and so if I didn't like it, shit's bad.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I could look forward to it.
Actually, I apologize. I guess I will look forward to it. Alright, who's next? Let's go! Natsuki or Monica? I don't know, but it really works well with that, because I do that anyway. That's part of my Tommy Salami. It'd be like,
Yeah, girl, I know what you want. Oh, yeah.
Monica it is. Monica B!
Hi, Collaborative. Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll bring something up for you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Oh, yeah. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Now, I got some stuff to share with you, girl. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Collaboration also. We're all a little embarrassed today, But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica.
Great job, Collaborative. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Yeah, she don't know me that well, that's why.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Yeah, I roll deep. So deep, put that ass to sleep. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked, anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism?
I'm sorry, sometimes I just fuck words up.
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Hell yeah, girl, I'm in with trying new things, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You did pretty good from where I'm sitting, you know what I'm saying, girl? Oh, I mean, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
Well, welcome back anyway, brah.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. It wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a prominent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Sorry, that cursive threw me for a second. I thought it said, wow, I said no. It's right. Appreciate, don't hate, brah.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call a girl. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
That's Coco Lava Cake.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Actually, yeah, the game is free. It was $3. It's $3, Holmes.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Time for Natsuki. Natsuki. I think that means summer. I think her name is Summer in English. The next backbreaker? I think the next backbreaker is gonna be, it looks like it's gonna be Aladdin, from what I can tell. I think it's tied, last time I looked at it, Aladdin was tied for Man of Medan, so it might be that or Aladdin will sing. Oh shit, here we go.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Girl, that's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Girl, you trying to say I'm a basic bitch?
Do you want to get smacked?
Girl, you know that's what I'm into. I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine.
Oh, hell yeah, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Yeah, so if it stays equal, then I will decide. But if it breaks one of those two, then that's what I'll play next. That's the way it works. Let's do it.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, girl, I understand you like shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about civil writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So
you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
That's actually true. He spun that shit up and beat it while I was talking to him. I was like, damn. And then I ended up with, damn.
This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
How about Multiplayer Tuesday? It's Multiplayer Monday. Eminem, man. Eminem.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
A good game. Hey, man. You guys voted him up. That's what I'm saying. Y'all voted for this. I didn't have nothing to do with it. It was all you.
What's with this language? Huh? Oh, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, well, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Collaboration also did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
You want to donate your points? Who would you want to donate your points to? To myself. Stupid. It totally did, didn't it? I was trying not to laugh, actually. Stupid.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Collaborative liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh?
Wait a minute. Is that a real game? Siggy, a fart for Messaluna? How can that be a real game?
That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Collaboration also appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And now you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Collaborative started showing up.
Oh, yeah.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly...
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Oh wait, what is this? No way. Is this stream appropriate? Pop it. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Cry. Let's see. Oh god.
I'm a sucker for retro games, and even though the indie market is flooded with them, I'm still willing to give them a try, and I just got done playing a new one called Siggy, A Fart for Maluzina. But does this one end up filling the air with a fresh aroma as you play it? Or is it more like forcing one and making a mess?
It's actually a real game?
In Siggy, A Fart for Maluzina, you're playing as a knight named Siggy who is a little bit gassy. He farts near a mermaid, she runs away, and the game is spent trying to find her. You'll go through 20 levels, deal with a few bosses, and overall, a decent retro experience for about the half hour that it lasts. As you can tell from the graphics, it's very much a retro-inspired game, but the graphics are decent enough. The
that
music
has to be
is
added.
very enjoyable.
Throw that shit in the Discord.
Probably the best part about the game is the soundtrack, but the gameplay itself...
Dude, get that out of here. We're playing that. That is awesome. That is awesome for sure. Yeah, man. I'm totally down with that. Yeah, the plot alone, right? The plot alone. Yeah, add that too. We can check out Castle Kong. I'm down with whatever you guys want to suggest. As long as it doesn't break Twitch TOS, I'm down. Yeah, who farted near a mermaid and scared her away. Well, hi there.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Collaborative. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to our collaboration also. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
Lurking from the shadows.
Hey, thanks for the alert, AQS. Appreciate it, man.
It's the only effective way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting to yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Collaborative? Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing.
This is CastleCon? Let me check this out real quick, see what this is. Boop. Alright. Sure, I'm down. It looks angerfying. I'm down.
But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, alright, first one in, let's go. Natsuki, Yuri, or help me Sayori. Wow, that would be cool.
Sorry, wrong voice. That would be cool. Win some money playing something? Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures? I'm down with that too. Throw that into the Discord as well. Helps me. Okay. All right, you got it. All right, here we go.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. Instead of turning to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori.
Huh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Collaborative nozzle? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always been.
Always were.
Big and beautiful.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, girl. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Collaborations, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same, girl. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Collaborative. Ready to walk home?
Sure, girl, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
Nah, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Collaborations, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Do it aloud! If I want to suffocate this, I'll do it aloud!
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright, you know the drill, party peeps. First one in gets it. Boop, marshmallow, silly, skipping, twirl, happiness, scars, melancholy, bliss, fickle. Melancholy. Boop. Alright, next. Cornhole. Cornhole! Go to cornhub.com. Bunny, extraordinary, forgive, vivid, rain cloud, massacre, calm, frightening, flee, crimson. Don't make me get jiggy to it. Frightening. Electricity, atone, incapable, ocean, memories, peaceful, lipstick, ambient, party, play.
Oh yeah, just like my genitals, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Lipstick like the dog dick, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
What we got? Lipstick it is. Fester, awesome, horror, fluffy, pout, time, heart, insight, tragedy, kawaii. It is the most phallic of choices. Fester, brah. Daydream, anxiety, pain, beauty, lollipop, puppy, disarray, depression, shame, promise. Depression. Boop. Papa, fireworks, dance, music, captive, flying, summer, journey, wonderful, nibble. Papa. Portrait, disown, rose, email, whistle, variance, vacation, aura, disoriented, dazzle. Vacation. Secretive, starscape, essence, vitality, cry, misfortune, eternity, unrequited, spinning, cute. Misfortune. Parfait, landscape, afterimage, vertigo, hurt, incongruent, wrath, alone, heaven sent, uncontrollable. That's what I was thinking. I almost said Cry 75 when I was reading it. Come on, people, come on. First one in gets it. Vertigo. Tenacious, blanket, adventure, raindrops, sadness, fun, agonizing, uncanny, sensation, games. Tenacious D. Boop. Covet, treasure, lucky, breathe, universe, anger, prayer, waterfall, cheer, sparkle. First one in, guys. Who's got it? It doesn't matter. I just need a choice. Come on, Coco. What you got? Universe. Let's do universe. Boop. Here we go. Desire, sing, warm, grief, sunset, together, melody, bed, unending, philosophy. Post. Unending. Pure lust, analyst, pure lust, analysis, hair, chocolate, anime, passion, jumpy, love, suicide, suicide. Clumsy, imagination, tears, feather, playground, destiny, despise, clouds, climax, joy. Moist. Climax it is. Marriage, meager, smile, sticky, holiday, family, embrace, cage, flower, vivacious. There was two climaxes with a triple X. Sticky! Dream, shiny, kiss, rainbow, whirlwind, sugar, entropy, excitement, ribbon, valentine, sticky climax. Valentine. Misery, shopping, skirt, effulgent, precious, nature, whisper, charm, fireflies, question. Question. Sweet, dark, milk, candy, socks, hop, disaster, intellectual, bubbles, color. Intellectual. Hopeless, kitty, broken, amazing, laugh, pleasure, contamination, vanilla, childhood, pink. Contamination. Poof, unstable, graveyard, infallible, explode, existence, nightgown, judgment, swimsuit, cheeks. Cheeks it is. Alright, here we go.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hey, Clever.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
Girl, I got all the snack you need. No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason really. Just want to see if you got a collection of Motley Crue vibrators in this bitch. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. Her ass is broke. She anxiously opens a prison wallet. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple.
Yeah, dude, how could you not laugh at that now, right? It's so stupid.
If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
Huh? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty, girl. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Clever to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri.
Dude, shut up. Stupid. Although I am actually holding your chair hostage until you're ready for me to send it to you.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
Actually, Coco just got hers. It should be here in a few days. Yep, Coco's made first.
There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
So I can actually answer that. So here's the deal, man. I bought, believe it or not, I bought $1,000 chair for my office when I was first putting it together. Because I thought, okay, comfort, it's supposed to be good for the lumbar. Dude, that chair murdered my ass. And I don't mean murdered like, oh, my butt hurts. No, it hurt that once I got out of the chair, I couldn't even sit comfortably in another chair. That's how bad it was. So I looked into getting one of these guys. You can sit in these for hours and hours with absolutely no pain, man. And yes, I had a race car bed too. That's the dealio. That's why. Because the longer you sit, you need something that buckets you and holds you in without punching you in the culero.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto her desk. It was a dick.
Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Dude, you missed out on the race car bed, for sure.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. One second, guys. Okay, cool.
Cool, thanks for taking care of that, Cry. I appreciate that, man. So we do know it was coming from them. Good on you, man. Thanks for banning them. Appreciate it.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
And yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Ooh! Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sorry, it's...
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Took a bite of a cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. up as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
No, man, it's all good. That was perfect. Those are great.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Collaboration Nozzle.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
Oh, I see you want to share. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Nah, not really. Just gangbanged everybody in this room. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back at her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we were reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure, girl. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements.
Of course you did. Why not?
To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Huh? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve collaborative and club activities? Huh?
My mouth gapes.
That's what the kids are calling it. Oh my god, we're gonna go make some tea behind the trees there. Oh my god.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, collaborative Duschnozzle.
Oh yeah. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing, girl. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Oh, collaborative Duschnozzle. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because you got them tickle bitties, that's why. Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Except for you, girl. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Oh, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Collaborative? I really like being friends with you.
Yeah. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Oh yeah.
Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Collaborative, do you like oolong tea?
Oh yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Haha. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, because that's my job.
You're always worrying about me, celebrity schnozzle. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Cleverduff, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Huh? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough, girl. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus.
Oh, head hit! Oh man, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah, Baker Street. Here we go. Hell yeah. What's up? And thank you for the host too. Damn. Can we get a shout out for the hen, please? Wow, look at that. We're at 13% up to 100. We still got 17 days to go, guys. 17 days before that clock resets and we start again. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining in.
Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. On purpose. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing.
Thanks, Cry. Appreciate that.
She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want, girl.
That's okay. I won't take any.
You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Nah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy, I pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Love you too, buddy.
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips open. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Collaborative?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, that's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, girl, but yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart's pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze.
All right, buddy, get yourself some food. Boom, chicka, bow, wow.
I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone.
Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Collaborative, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
And that brings us to a perfect place to stop. You couldn't make it through this game? This is a perfect place to stop right here because it is time for me to end the stream and to send some love over to somebody else. Let's do it. All right, first and foremost, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate the support, and it's always fun to play with you guys. It's awesome. So let's go ahead and do the thing. You know the thing, where we send some love out there to somebody else in the form of a raid. Who should we raid? And we already got one submission, which is Shut Up Your Life. He's a great guy. And what's he playing? Shut Up Your Life is playing... Sorry, I'm misplaying his name. There we go. Uncharted 4. Boom, added. Who else we got? Who are you gonna say? You gonna say crazy? Just put any name in that is currently streaming right now. If there's somebody streaming right now that you like, that you want to send a raid over to, just put their name into the chat. Crazy Raz Games. In there. Who else we got? Altereds, AL_TURDS. In there. Who else we got? My Prism Wallet. All right, we've got 3. Let's pull the trigger on this and get this one going. Boop. Like always, use that poll command, !poll. Vote, excuse me. Use the vote command, not the poll command. I'm totally off today. !vote space the number 0, 1, or 2. You'll see everybody else do it here. You can just follow suit. I'm gonna vote for Altereds because I have never heard of this person before. All right, look at those votes coming in. Cast your votes, peeps.
Cast him. Cast him. Cast him. Cast him.
Oh, here we go. We're tied up. Tied up between Shut Up and All Turds. We got a tiebreaker? Sorry, Potato. I already pulled the trigger on it, man.
It's too late, man. It's too late.
It's too late, Holmes. And don't worry, we will pick this back up tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday, and then on Thursday we have the giveaway. Paper Mario. Oh man, he said straight up, this vote, mother. Potato Demon's like entire verbiage consists of the word. He's basically like, let me tell you something. First of all, and then that's when we broke up. We gotta have a tiebreaker. Somebody's gotta throw a tiebreaker in there. Throw at least a vote one direction. Oh, thank you. It's the music. It's so hype. It's the only way you can dance to it. What's the giveaway? See? Hey, guys, seriously, what's the giveaway here? What the is wrong with you people anyway, huh? I can't handle another one of these giveaways. Oh, Monica Kitwitch TV. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Unfortunately, you caught us just at the end. We're getting ready to send a raid out someplace. But if you want to vote, use the vote command, exclamation vote, space, and then a number to help us break this tie. You've got to be kidding. Potato. Come on, dude. Hey, how are you? Thanks for swinging by. How you doing tonight? Or today, depending on where you are, actually. All right, somebody's got to break this tie. Come on. Oh, is he? All right. Oh my God, we're completely tied up. Come on. Come on. Look at this. Come on. What is this? You know what? You know what I say to that? This is what I say.
Nani?
It's thematic. Jesus. I'm playing Pokemon and watching your stream because your stream is suck. It does so suck. You know what I do during your stream? Alright, so, we need a tiebreaker. Somebody's got to throw in this last vote to get us to send this raid out correctly. Come on, break it.
Break it. Break it.
Exclamation vote, space 0, 1, or 2. Just like you see right here. This little example. 0, 1, or 2. Any vote will work at this point. Just break the goddamn tie so we can send a raid. Who hasn't voted yet? Cry! No, Cry voted. Who hasn't voted this week? Hen, have you voted? Somebody's got to break. Yeah, she's firing the loser command because we're all tied up. Nobody actually broke the tie. We need a tiebreaker. Can you help us with this, Monica? Can you do vote command and break this tie? Exclamation vote, space 0, 1, or 2. Anyone, 0, 1, or 2, please break the tie. Oh, you already voted? Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. In the meantime, Monica, welcome. This is my Discord. We have a giveaway every single week, and this week's game giveaway happens on Thursdays. And these are all the commands you can use to interact with the channel, so have fun. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time if you'd like to catch back up with what we're doing here. Playing some Doki, and obviously. And yeah, I could sure use a tiebreaker. Somebody use that vote command, please. Or I'm gonna pull the trigger and I'll just pick somebody. Should I just do that? All right, I'm picking a person. Here we go. Since we ain't got no polls, here we go. Boop. It's gonna say it's a tie, and I'm gonna send a raid to somebody new. I'm gonna send a raid to all turds. Al turds, I guess, not all al turds. What we got going on here? You got it? Yep. All right, here we go.
The love is incoming, party peeps.
All right, well, once again, hey guys, thank you so much for being here. This was a lot of fun. We'll continue this tomorrow, as I said, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Continuing this nonsense, I will save the game off stream, and we shall continue to make our way through it. Have yourselves a great night. Thank you for all the support and all the subs. I'll send a tweet out thanking all you guys individually. I really do appreciate it. The closer we get to that 100 mark, keep in mind, that's when we're going to do the giveaway down there for the third and final chair giveaway. So thank you so much.
Bye. everybody. Have a great one.
And I will see you on the flip side. Peace!